I'm gonna show you a map that reveals the hidden history of water. Water shapes civilization, but here's something we don't always think about. We shape water too. And now for the first time, we have tools that let us see the history of water at a global scale. Thanks to decades of satellite data, this map reveals how surface water changed from 1984 to today. It shows the true impact of urbanization, climate change, and human intervention. Today I want to show you exactly how the global surface water model works and what it means for the future of our planet. The problem is, it's difficult to see water changing over time at a global scale. We can all agree that human activity changes water patterns. We build cities, dam rivers, and overdraw from lakes. But the problem is, we don't always notice these changes until it's too late. So if we want to manage water better, we need to see what's happened in the past. And that's exactly what this dataset does. It lets us track water change over time at a global and local scale. So let's dive into the data to see what we can uncover. You could think of the global surface water map as a time machine for water. This map is not just a static picture, it's a time machine. It takes decades of satellite images, classifies water change, and lets us compare how water bodies have shifted over time. It even breaks it down by seasonality, recurrence, and long-term change. So we can see not just where water is disappearing, but also ask why. It's like being a digital archaeologist, digging through layers of time to understand how human behavior and climate are transforming the world's water. Let's take a real-world example. Let's zoom in to the Cuatro Cienegas Basin in Mexico. It's a unique wetland ecosystem that has been shrinking over time. With just a few clicks, I can see how water levels change year by year, where human development impacts local water sources, and whether these changes are seasonal or permanent. And this data is not just useful for scientists. Journalists, policymakers, and everyday people can use this tool to understand their own regions. So now let's break down how the data actually works. So where does this data come from? This dataset was created using imagery from the Landsat satellite constellation from 1984 to 2021. A model takes the images from space and identifies surface water bodies and measures the changes over time. It works by first detecting water present on the satellite images. It then compares changes year by year and temporally classifies patterns into seasonal, recurrent, and disappearing water bodies. In other words, it's not just showing where water is, it shows how water behaved over time. This isn't just a research tool, it's something you can start using right now. Here's what you can do with it. You can explore global water trends in seconds. You can compare past, present, and future scenarios. And you can download the data for your own analysis. Whether you're studying climate change, reporting on global water issues, or just curious about the hidden history of water, this tool makes it accessible and actionable. And why does this matter? Water is everything, for cities, agriculture, and for survival. And yet, it's changing in ways most people never see. Now, for the first time, we have a tool that makes these changes visible, so we can make smarter, data-driven decisions before it's too late. If you want to explore this for yourself, check out the interactive map, Global Surface Water Map, which I linked below. And if you found this interesting, join me on untangling this dataset, because there's a lot more to uncover. My name is Plinio Guzman, and let's keep exploring the stories hidden behind our world's data.